What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm back. Good to be back. I missed you guys. I miss this. I miss us. You know, we're like family at this point. But first and foremost, how you guys been, man? Hope you've been well. Hope you've been safe. Comment down below. Let me know how you've been. Me personally, if you didn't know, I was all around Asia for a month. You know, did a tour of Asia, you could say, and it was
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life, as quick and can't just stare. We bathe in thick and clean, she already thinks I'm halfway there. Brown and bad, couldn't change my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just sprint and got a sprint.
chaos. Yeah, very chaotic, but super fun. Lots of adventure. You can check out all the highlights on my IG. If not, that's cool too. I know you're here for the content. Speaking of which, I get a lot of comments about Sauce. When are you gonna do some new shows? Drop some new content. This month, actually. Yep. This month. Super stoked about it, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, my DMs have been flooded about this man Loren, who's been tearing up the 90-Day Fiancé universe, you know, being a menace. Many have said, and I quote, worse than Big Ed, which I can't even fathom, but let's see for ourselves.
My name is Loren, 33 years old, and I live in Las Vegas.
All right, hold up. Excuse me, but 33, Loren? TLC, I need to see some birth certificates. This man looks 50 with 3 kids in the suburbs. Plays golf on the weekends. 33?
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
I'm not buying it.
Let's dance. It's time to take a big chance.
My friends say I'm eccentric, can have a flair for the dramatic. My job is to collect money, help the girls get dressed, help with wigs. Pretty much anything they need, I can do. Ma'am.
Thank you so much.
The thing that makes me feel best about myself is when I make someone else happy.
Yeah, that's great. So our buddy Loren here works at a drag show with 50 other side hustles.
I also work in a retail back room, and I work in a gift shop.
And as I'm watching him, my radar is going brrr, you know, sensing that he probably swings the other way. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Is just what I'm getting. Maybe it's a slow scene right here, because unless you're on Dancing with the Stars, no straight man is popping off like that. Like, not even Roll Up the Knob is popping off like that. Then again, working at a drag show should have been a dead giveaway, right?
Where I grew up in the countryside, Washington State, was incredibly difficult to fit in. I was being told that I was like the gay kid or the weird kid, but I don't consider myself gay at all. I identify as gynosexual.
What?
It means that I find femininity attractive, not necessarily gender.
So I guess I'm wrong? Kinda?
Not necessarily gender.
That said, according to Loren, it means he has a very specific niche taste in what he likes, which, in this case...
I would love to have a trans wife.
Now he goes on to explain that he's been having trouble finding love in the US, so he decides to pull a card out of the Passport Boys playbook.
So I downloaded 2 Filipino dating apps, and almost instantly I connected with Faith. She is 30 years old and she lives in Manila. We've never met in person, but we text every day, and I feel very deeply for her. She's hardworking, tight family. She's perfect pretty much in every way.
Now we come to find out that Faith is exactly what Loren's looking for, right? Because in the Philippines, she considers herself a ladyboy.
Faith is known as a ladyboy.
Now the term ladyboy is actually a Thai term, and I just got back from Thailand, right? Ladyboys were very much a common sight there. They're very much culturally accepted in Thailand, and they make up a decent percentage of the population. And if I'm not mistaken, parts of the Philippines also follow that similar manner, so I'm not too surprised that's where you went looking.
Within the first day of chatting, we reached the point of I love you. Boom. Day 1. And now, after 4 months, I'm ready to spend my entire savings, get on a plane, go to the Philippines, meet Faith face to face, and make that last forever.
So far, everything's been normal-ish, right? Like, even betting your life on a 4-month relationship might seem fast to some people, but in 90-day fiancé, that's actually pretty decent. Like we've seen worse, right? Like married in 2 weeks, engaged in 4 days, like crazy stuff.
These guys are crazy, man.
Now this little line that he states right here
I'm ready to spend my entire savings.
didn't really alert me as a red flag at first until I saw this next scene.
So, since I can't really afford to survive in America, my ideal scenario would be I go to the Philippines, find a way to live with Faith, and then stay there forever.
And you know what my initial thoughts were? He didn't tell Faith. And guess what? He didn't tell Faith.
I haven't had a conversation with her about this.
How do I know? Because this show would not be any good if TLC doesn't pick the slimiest of slime sleazeballs to be on this show.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of couch surfing. Due to my financial situation, I don't have a really stable home. Where I wake up ranges from my best friend's house, one of my ex's house,
What?
maybe a new friend's house. So if I could find a job in the Philippines, Faith already has a job, she'll have a stable income, then eventually I'll have a stable income, and things might work out really good that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Faith, but your man here might have too much faith in this happy-go-lucky made-up scenario.
If I could find a job in the Philippines, then eventually I'll have a stable income.
These guys are crazy, man.
Like, what does he think he's gonna be doing in the Philippines without speaking the native tongue and yet somehow generate stable income?
Has control, I mean, I can do fast food, I can drive a truck. There's so many opportunities.
Like, somebody drug test this man right now. He's smoking leprechaun rocks. Now, aside from the constant teenager daydreaming, Loren has a knack for spitting out these one-liners that just makes you go, what? For example,
Where I wake up ranges from my ex's house.
he's been couch surfing the ex's house. Yeah, I'm sorry, Faith, but they're banging. They're banging the headboard.
Right now in this pot, it's shrimp, sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, we got garlic.
So wait, why are you cooking in the bath? Did you just what? You just sit in a hot room or?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here, I'm gonna do some exercises.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I don't even know what to say. Like, these boys would be doing the most besides getting their life in order. Mind you, this man just generated a whole spicy garlic shrimp sauna in somebody else's bathroom.
It's starting to smell like shrimp.
Like, I don't care if it's staged or not. The fact that this man cooked a shrimp in somebody else's bathroom filled with doo-doo particles from who knows what, and then sat there on the ground and ate it with a straight face. Nah, that is crazy work.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
Me and Faith aren't necessarily exclusive right now. I don't think she's seeing anybody else, but I am. Like, I let her know that I stay over other people's houses, but I'm not sure that she understands.
You're going all the way there. Don't you think she's thinking it's a monogamous relationship?
Well, you know, that's a conversation I definitely want to have in person.
What?
I don't necessarily want us to be an exclusive couple even after I go to the Philippines, because I don't really believe in monogamy.
Say it ain't so. See, the minute he said he was couch surfing the ex's house, I already knew. this slimeball was up to no good.
Where I wake up ranges from my ex's house.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
And look, I'm not a life coach. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Like, do you roll how you want to roll, but it shouldn't be at the expense of another person, right? Like, we can all agree that much. And it's not like our buddy here is cluelessly unaware of how Faith is gonna feel about this. Like, he knows. He just doesn't give a shit.
But Faith, because I'm her first boyfriend, that's probably not one of her first thoughts.
It almost seems to me like he sees Faith as a free ticket out of this nomadic doom lifestyle he's in. A reset button on life, you could say, but he still wants to go out and have all the fun. Like, that's what it seems like.
It's something different, it's something new. Maybe they know something you don't know. They can teach you something. But either way, it's just for fun versus your partner who is forever and for life.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. It made sense why you couldn't find love in the States. Like, sir, you are literally a psychopath.
But either way, it's just for fun.
And to make matters worse, like, you already know the 90-day fiancé boys do it. Like, can't leave the States without
A ring.
I'm a little shocked that you would buy a ring before meeting. Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Fancy. How much did you pay for these?
Like $50. Pretty much all I can afford. So hopefully it'll be good enough for her.
Yeah, that's insane. You know why? Because we find out that he's actually Faith's first boyfriend, and she has made it clear to him that she wants to take things slow.
This is my first boyfriend, actually.
Like, in her mind, he's coming over for a couple cute dates, you know, get to know one another, see if they're even compatible. And he's like, F all that. Like, he don't give a fetty wop. Like, he's dead set on leeching off her in the Philippines and never coming back to the States.
In the Philippines, Faith already has a job. She'll have a stable income.
And with only 20 days, the only way he could realistically do that is to speed run this relationship down the aisle ASAP, while still playing the field, mind you, before, during, and after. And when you start to learn about Faith and her background and just how innocent she is, it just makes this dude look like a total scumbag.
Yun na nga, ate. Siyempre, di ba? First time ko yun na, di kasi ako, pumasok ko sa love, pero hindi yung, kapag mahal niya ako. No one has ever loved me before. I'm scared to have my heart broken.
See, that right there speaks for her innocence, ignorance, and inexperience. Because she said they met on a dating app. How do you swipe right on that photo?
And meets a special someone from US.
Like, how? The man looks demon possessed. That's a mass murderer. Like, ladies, girls, women, whoever else he's into. If you don't know what a serial killer looks like, that's it right there.
Trust me.
Like, there's just so many things wrong with this photo. Like, why is this pole bent? like that? Why is there an Iron Man portrait in the bathtub? It's 2024. Why is this man taking photos with an ancient artifact? I just have so many questions.
Loren!
Yeah. Finally. Yeah?
Why are you moaning in her ear right now, Loren? Like, it comes off so creepy.
Yeah?
Oh yeah? You like that? He's just so cringy, bro. Like, you know what? You could just tell a dude is fiending hard, you know, just no self-control.
Yeah?
Thirsty.
And I feel like Faith starts to catch on, right? Because later that day, they go on their first date, and she's like, hey, just want to let you know, it's my first date. Kind of want to take things slow, you know, slow your roll if you want to get this egg roll.
I want to take it slow.
We don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after 20 days, we have to have an idea, right? I understand wanting to take it slow, but we are on a tight timeline to plan our next few steps together. It's important to find out sooner rather than later, physically, romantically, emotionally, all of it.
First and foremost, this right here is what nightmares are made of. Like, if I walk down this hallway and I saw Mr. Knees Weak staring me down, smiling like a creep, yeah, I might just moonwalk myself back to the lobby. Like, I'd rather see a pack of hyenas at this point. I'd rather see P. Diddy.
Hold up.
Actually, no, maybe not.
Even the most intuitive can be wrong from time to time.
Now, really, this is a two-pronged issue, right? Because one, he's trying to get physical, he's trying to get his rocks off. But two, he also wants to use that as a way to manipulate Faith, string her along so that she'd be more agreeable and letting him stay in the Philippines. Now, how does Faith find out about this grandioso immigration plan? Well, he admits it to her and her co-worker slash second mom, Mama Ding.
Mama Ding is one of my co-workers and closest friend. She is like my second mom, so she needs to get to know Loren.
Yeah. You love her?
Of course.
So, what is your plan?
My plan for...
Your plan for Faith?
That gets complicated. There's an idea where I don't just go home. I just stay here somehow.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I think it's pretty obvious why she has why, Mr. Loren. Like, they're both probably sitting here thinking like, oh, why would you ever want to downgrade your life? Unaware that old buddy here didn't have a life to downgrade to begin with.
But the issue is how. Because in America, I'm homeless.
Like, it's such an insane scene. Because how do you walk up to somebody's motherly-like figure and go, yeah, I know I'm here to vet out your daughter and you want to know, you know, she's taken care of, you know, in good hands, all stay in good hands. No? All right. But the million-dollar question is, how? Because see, back where I'm from, I'm homeless. I'm for the streets, literally and figuratively. You just don't know about the figuratively part just yet. But you will.
In America, I'm homeless. I don't make enough money to afford to live anywhere.
Oh.
Like, the Asian kid trauma in me could just feel the motherly disapproval and dissatisfaction.
Oh.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Nevertheless, Mama Ding was like, all right, then what's your game plan here then, cowboy?
You get an online job. I just work from home. Because I could just do a computer job in America. I'd make American money in the Philippines. So I'd be making like 16, 17 American dollars an hour, which would be enough to like pay rent here.
Brother, it seemed like you couldn't even get a computer job back in the States. Like, what is this man talking about?
There's so many opportunities.
Mind you, this same man who said he can make $16, $17 just like that came here with 40 bucks to his name.
Like 45, 46?
Okay.
Really, that's all I have to my name.
And this cornball don't even pay rent. Like, what?
There's so many opportunities.
Trust me, if the money came that easy, he'd be snatching it up. Just like him snatching up dollar bills in his previous job.
Trust me.
Now, despite the numerous red flags, Faith still seems willing to, you know, overlook him. Because she felt like for the first time she had found somebody who was willing to accept her for who she is.
I know that I know Loren is so hard-working person. I just want to find who will be the person to, you know, accept me for who I am. That's why I don't mind to have not enough money. It's okay. Then I found you.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Boy, I was close to tears, frankly.
Look, I'll say this. It's extremely rare to see on this show the foreign partner from a developing country be okay with accepting that they're probably gonna stay in their current situation, not take up the green card, be okay with old buddy here being dead broke, and they may not have to support him until he gets going.
Kasi kung sa financial lang, kung dalawa na kami magtutulungan, wala namang posible kapag nagtulungan kaming dalawa.
All because, in this case, she thought she found somebody who was willing to accept her for who she is. And the worst part about this is that like I know, as we're watching this, is she did find that special someone. Like, he has yet to admit to her about wanting this non-monogamous situation.
Because I don't really believe in monogamy.
And all that couch surfing homelessness bonanza was most likely a lot of banana hopping.
Had a good night's sleep, but I got a text that wasn't my favorite.
What do you mean?
So, about a week ago, I was out partying with one of my friends. You know, she spends the night, it's great. And I got a text from her this morning. Turns out she has gonorrhea. Which means I most likely have gonorrhea.
Then again, how am I not surprised? You're telling me Mr. Doo-doo particle seasoning, garlic shrimp eating, Mr. couch surfing, wham bam thank you ma'am got a disease? I'm not surprised. And the craziest part is he's like, well, that makes sense. That makes sense why I was getting some gunky discharge come out of my little buddy down there. that makes a lot of sense.
You know, little discharge, that definitely happened. So I'm like, well, this all makes sense now.
Hey boy, if I'm the cameraman, I'm walking out that room, calling the manager. I need extra pay in a hazard suit, or I'm calling OSHA. Because one little talking spit from him, it could be my buddy down here next.
So the person who gave me this fun little gift told me that her treatment just started and the doctor said 7 to 10 days. So I assume it'll be the same for me. In like a week and a half, we'll be hunky-dory. Because gonorrhea has a treatment, and it's curable, and people get it all the time, it's like food poisoning.
Yeah, that sounds like something a nasty-ass dude would say. Like, that's gotta be the craziest thing I've heard all year. Like, if I ever hear anybody say, yeah, I mean gonorrhea, everybody's get gonorrhea, it's like food poisoning. Well then, you enjoy gonorrhea, I'm gonna see you, cause you're effing crazy. Now, poor Faith here is just unaware, right? Like, she's just falling in love, planning out a whole getaway trip for this guy.
I feel the new feelings because, I never been in love. Today, I plan a fun getaway for the two of us in Wawadap. I hope today will be, a romantic day and a girlfriend and boyfriend moment.
So they get to this place called Wall Dam. It's nice, it's beautiful, and they're just swimming around like a mermaid.
So nice.
And this whole time, I'm disgusted. Yep, I'm disgusted. Not for anybody else, but for these people right here. Like, they're just the locals washing their clothes, right? And then we got Buddy over here leaking gunky fluids, just swimming around, contaminating up the water. Gonorrhea, diarrhea, guarantee he don't give a damn. We are Wall Dam. So we swam, and they swam. Hey, now they all got it. Now they all got it. Alright, that's pretty messed up. I'm sorry, guys.
Did you really enjoy it?
I really enjoy it. So yeah, feel like kissing energy. So we can't kiss. We can't kiss.
Why can't you kiss?
Well, I have gonorrhea.
Like, that's gotta be one of the most, if not worst ways to crack that topic. You feeling this? Yeah, you feeling what I'm feeling? Yeah, this kissing energy? Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Unless you want to grow a little white fuzz on your lip. Now, mind you, Faith is hella confused, right? She's like, well, when did you, how did you get this? And he goes on to admit, you remember that one time on Halloween when I sent you a picture of me and that girl from Thailand? Yep, that was it.
Remember I sent you the picture on Halloween of the girl from Thailand?
We are dating for how many months?
Well, I haven't met you yet. It don't count as cheating until I meet you, right?
Yeah. It's still cheating.
You think
because,
so?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, boy, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sick of this dude already.
And right now, you're getting on my last nerve.
See, that right there is the type of guy to stab you in the back and take no accountability. Smiles in your face while he's telling you about it. Gaslight you to the moon. If you respond, just brushing it off, making it seem like it's more of a you problem than it is his fault.
It don't count as cheating until I meet you, right?
Who the hell made that rule up? You little weasel?
You little fucking weasel.
Now, Faith at this point, rightfully so, is visibly upset.
So back to Manila?
So they end up going on this awkward ride home, and Faith was like, well, this whole time I thought you were serious about me. Didn't think you were gonna pull some shady shit.
I thought you're serious on me, but you're cheating, lying.
No, you didn't ask if I was sleeping with people, but you have to know. You had to have known.
How would she have known, Loren? Like, she didn't even know you were homeless.
But I didn't think he was homeless.
And even if she did, I mean, you're homeless. If you said you're sleeping over at somebody's house, I'm like, all right. Like, you're homeless. Even so, this is very manipulative. Is that the word? Manipulative. Manipulative. Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise, man.
Because he already knew. She probably didn't know. Like, he told us that from the very beginning.
You're gonna come all the way in or talk from there?
I'm stay here. Actually, I want to say to you that I need some time now.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay? We're probably breaking up.
Honestly, Lord willing, like, that would be the best case scenario. Now, in the latest episode, he goes to a clinic, gets checked up, and medication for his little buddy down there. And then we see Faith breaking down to her friends about everything she just witnessed.
Mali yung decision ko. Mali decision. Alam mo, this is exactly what I was worried about with having a boyfriend. That I would end up heartbroken.
Now, behind the scenes, we got more info, right? Like the fact that this man was previously married and he has 2 kids that he's currently paying child support for. Now, this very concerning post right here makes a lot of sense. Explains why he wanted to flee the US so bad, but also where all his money was going. Now, I also found this very concerning post. Looks like our buddy here started a GoFundMe. Go figure. Apparently, he's seeking help to start a LGBT community center here in the Philippines because nothing is more important to Loren than helping others. Right.
The thing that makes me feel best about myself is when I make someone else happy. I have gonorrhea.
But apparently he needs our money because he has an evil ex-wife that's making it hard to pay rent. I don't know about you guys, but it looks like code red for I don't want to pay child support. Like, the whole thing sounds hella sus. Like, if he's not stealing money, sounds to me like a big old Filipino Diddy party. Sounds to me like a way to claim more victims. Like, this whole thing is just mad weird, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down sauce if you made it to the end of the video. Still a little jet lag, but it's good to be back. I miss you guys. Love you guys. And as always, hey, what do you want to know? I'm just sipping.
You know, little discharge, that definitely happened. And the doctor said 7 to 10 days. In like a week and a half, we'll be hunky-dory.
A few moments later.
I'm ready. Oh,